In this assignment, you will continue to use the Illustrator tutorials to learn the basics of Adobe Illustrator. Once you complete each tutorial, don't forget to save as an AI file. AI standing for Adobe Illustrator, just like a PSD file is a Photoshop document file. Please do not forget to do this. I've come across several students this year that forget to save those files, and then they need to make a fix that could have taken them 15, 30 seconds, but they don't have those files. They didn't save them, or they threw them in a trash, and then thinking that they were all done and everything was correct. And then they have to redo the entire assignment if they want the points. So please do that. And then you will export as an image file and upload that image file. The image files can be a JPEG or a PNG. It doesn't matter, either or. You know the difference. And then you will submit four files in total. There are four tutorials in this section that we're going to be working on. Give each one of those files a name that reflects the content, such as the names of the tutorials. I've given examples down here: transform artwork, groups of content, align content, cut, erase artwork. So when you start, you open up Illustrator, come to the Help drop-down menu up here on top. Second one down says Tutorials. Double click that really quick, tap, tap. And then you'll see here at the very top, it says Get Started with Illustrator. We're going to click on that. Now, we've already done this top one, Get to Know Illustrator. We've already done Create and Edit Shapes. We're on the third one, Transform and Edit Artwork. At the top here, you'll see this button that says Get Files. Make sure that you begin by clicking on Get Files. It's going to have you download a zip file, Edit Artwork Basics. So I'm going to save that to my desktop. This is a zip file. It's very important. By the way, click on the down arrow, click on Show and Finder. That's the good way to find it. It's very important that you double click on the zip file, really quickly, to open up the folder. It unzips, uncompresses the files to this folder here. This is actually in reverse order, I think, right there. Yeah, that's the first one. Transforming is the first one you'll use, then grouping, and then aligning, and finally cutting. That's the order of the tutorial images, the images that you will need to start with. Um, and I want you to know, first of all, okay, well, let's look at this. There's one, two, three, four tutorials. The top two look very similar, but make sure you upload those as separate image files. Don't just jump into the second one before you save the image file. But one thing that you need to know is when you're going through these tutorials, the tutorials are telling you to do things that you actually already know, such as zoom in. You can use Command plus to zoom in. It talks about undoing. You could use Command Z. You'll understand what I'm talking about when you get to those files.